is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a monster matchup, Jim Bentley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gabriel, aim forwards. That'll be a throw. Vinicius Junior. Matches Cunha! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's played forward. And it's Cancelo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Great work on the overlap. João Cancelo. Nice interception, well timed. Pinged towards the front line. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Araujo. Araujo forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva knocks it out wide. Might be to go for a shot! It's a loose ball. Bernardo Silva. In he goes again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, what can they make of this?
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Vinicius Junior. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pedro Neto. Gabriel. That's been slipped through. Araujo cuts it out. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Neymar caresses it through. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Nuno Mendes. Danilo shows great strength. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
João Cancelo, Pedro Neto. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha. Head over towards the opposite flank. Lobbed in behind. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Araujo. Inácio shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha plays it short. Bernardo Silva delivers. There are a few waiting for it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Clearly not happy with that. Vitinha, gently done. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets it away. Danilo. Now this could be a chance! And a chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mateus Cunha really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Vitinha played out towards the right wing.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes moved on forwards. It really... And Bernardo Silva! Split-second reaction.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
Matheus Cunha out to the right. Danilo picks it up now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both,